So if you saw this video yesterday, it might have been a little bit confusing, which isn't surprising since I've only posted about 50 times this year, which is something you guys just aren't used to. And it was so funny reading the comments because some of you thought this was an actual hairstyle, but this was probably the worst experience I've ever had with my hair. But by the end of the video, you'll see how I turned this negative experience into something beautiful. So back in February, I was given the opportunity to pursue one of my passions. My hotel was paid for, my flight was paid for, and overall the experience was pretty amazing. I wouldn't really give it up for anything. However, this did involve me receiving hairstyling from professionals. Little did I know that these stylists had virtually no experience with kinky curly hair. This event lasted for about a week and it had a different venue each day, and I was asked to fly in with cornrows, and of course I did. For the first few days, my hair is untouched, I wear my cornrows and I'm feeling amazing. Third day, I arrive at the venue and I'm told that the stylists are gonna put my hair in an afro. I'm like, no big deal, I'm ready to represent for my microphone heads. Initially, I was only working with one stylist, but after the braids were taken down, it was time to create the afro. All of a sudden, I hear the shaking of a canister and a light mist touches my hair. Now, I don't think hairspray is entirely unnecessary in this process, but the amount that was used was. For one, I have curly hair that reaches towards the sun. It's going to want to stand up on its own. And secondly, the more product you add to your hair, the more it's going to be weighed down and lay flat. And at this point, they're using gels, they're using hairspray and hair dryers, but I don't see a pick in sight. Which I didn't have at the time because I was under the assumption that we'd be working with just my braids. However, I held my tongue because I didn't want to be rude. But I want you guys to know that your comfort is not optional and you deserve to be heard. Because in that moment I chose to remain silent, I ended up with the results you saw in the beginning of the video. And no, it wasn't the end of the world because at the end of the day, it was just my hair today. But this lesson can be applied to a lot of different scenarios. So just, once again, don't be afraid to open your mouth and say how you feel. And I'm not going to say that no one will ever stand up for you or speak on your behalf, but most of the times, especially in this scenario where I was by myself, surrounded by 5 people. Now, would it have been extremely awkward for me to say, "What are you doing with my hair?" Yes, but at the end of the day, I could have prevented this from happening long before it started. But that is pretty much it. Moral of the story. Protect your peace at all costs. And if you can, just do your own hair, bro. But as you can see, even though I went through that, my hair bounced back, the curls are looking beautiful, and tomorrow we're gonna get into the rest of the styling process, and maybe I'll give you some more information on the story. Alright, y'all. Peace.